Hello, ladies and gents, goblins and dwarves, and welcome to another Dwarf Fortress video where we are still trying to build a fortress above ground only. Uh, we're still only allowed to dig down for stone and resources like that, which is our little section over here, which we've dug out massively. And we're going to start going, we're going to start digging deep now. Once we've cleared this area, I think that's probably the best plan. Um, we're also we're allowed to dig underground for farms as well because our guys are going to starve and they love mushrooms. I think that's fair enough. But like building all that stuff has to be above ground. So we've already got ourselves our little kind of base going, kind of. We've got our little row of street. This is like Main Street, Market Street, I suppose, with our workshops and things like that. We've got a bit of a warehouse here, which I don't like. The grass underneath, I don't like that, but it's roofed, so it's somewhat secure. But this one probably have to become like a multi-level warehouse and all this other stuff. I haven't quite worked out exactly the best way because you can't dig it out the way that I want to on like as I you normally would. It's not as efficient a system as it possibly could be because in the like fortresses and stuff, what I would do is so we've got our stoneworkers here. We'd normally have like a big stone stockpile here, but because it's above ground, there's limited space. It's not like it's not ideal, but we're just gonna have to make do. So we're gonna sacrifice efficiency. We have our little dormitory here, which we started out with. We've got our kitchens here, which needs a door actually, but it's ceilinged off at least. Another stockpile. This wall hasn't been kicked in for our dining room over here, and this is another food stockpile here, which looks like it's fairly well stocked actually, judging by the icon images. And then I've got my cats pastured in there to keep vermin away. Then we have our farm pastures out here and some stockpiles as well, which we're probably going to have to move. I need to come up with a plan for this. Um, we do. Yeah, so these guys are paving this street, but they haven't quite started just yet. This is our trading post, and then this is our. This is my fix for housing. Because if your fortress is going to grow, you're going to consistently need to have farm like planning. That's the idea. Not farming planning, housing planning. God, city planning. That you're gonna have to expand constantly to make houses for all your little dwarves, and that's not ideal. So what we did was we've got 4 here on the ground, and then we go up a level. Badoosh. Got another. We never finished this actually. We need doors to make these into bedrooms, and then we go up a level, and we've got more rooms to make. It's slow going because, like I said, everything's not quite kicked off yet. It's not properly efficient, but we should hopefully get there pretty soon. But yeah, going forwards with the videos for Dwarf Fortress, I'm going to try something a little different anyway. With work and life and stuff, it can be a bit hard to find time to properly record how I like to. So I'm going to try out doing a little bit shorter videos, maybe in the realm of 30 minutes instead of an hour, just to see how they go because, I just want to aim for consistency. But with progress on things like that we do in Dwarf Fortress being quite slow, perhaps that might not be the best method. It might just be 30 minutes of nothing. So we will play it by ear and we'll see how we go. But the main aim is to aim like consistency to try and upload maybe 2 videos or so Dwarf Fortress videos a week. See how we go. But I might also look into updating and making newer versions of the tutorial videos that I loaded last year. So we'll see. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you think. I hope everyone is having a great day. And so let's stop waiting around and we'll just jump in straight where we left off on. And we'll just go from there. So what do we want to do? We want to think, let's just press play. You can see we haven't got an awful lot of happy dwarves, but we want definitely to finish these houses. That's definitely the plan. So I will start building that now. So we're going to go to constructions and we're going to go to walls. Select material after placement. Yeah, no, use closest material. We've got nothing that important enough to warrant who gives a crap what we use. So we will do that, and then just to make sure it's all perfect and aligned and pretty, we will do it like this. And that looks to be the common theme, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. And look, our doors are coming up and doing everything pretty sharpish. So let's see if we've also got any doors made. I don't think we do. Use closest materials. Boom. 1 door, 2 doors, 3 doors. Oh, we do. Oh, we do. We do. That needs a door anyway. Lovely stuff. Okay, so maybe we are a little bit more progressed than I thought. We do also, we had our, this is our dining hall meeting area sort of thing, kind of engraved and all that other stuff to make it somewhat pretty for our dwarves. Above that, we have our offices, so we should have a manager sorted. So if we go to the, not the management's, the screen, I forget the hotkey. Make rock doors on repeat, make beds on repeat, thrones, tables, chests, and cabinets. Okay, so they're on repeat and they're getting done consistently. That is good shit. Yeah, diggers are digging stuff. That's fine. We've got plenty of this crap. It's not gypsum, gypsum and satin spar. Gypsum's pretty pointless. But, we'll do. We'll make do. And that's not going to get built, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think that's going to get built. If I remember correctly. I'm out of practice still with Dwarf Fortress. That's the problem. So what else I want to do is I kind of want to expand. I want to wall this area off as well to protect the farm essentially and the stockpiles that we have going. So we're going to also do that. We're going to go constructions and wall, and we're going to stretch it out to there. Okay, that's the bottom. It goes. Boom. And then the same thing down to here, and that'll do. I know it's not even, but we're going to be ruining these walls constantly anyway, so let's go to here. We got a little baby one. Oh, yay, so cute. That'll do. This wall's not needed anymore because, where this is secure. This wall's not needed anymore for the same reasons. And let's just call it that. My thinking is, so we've got this tower block here. Right, we don't need to expand that tower block anymore. We've got 19. So we've got a dormitory and we've got 4 bedrooms, 8 bedrooms, and the beginning of, see, I'm going to have to do that. Damn. Never trust your dwarves. That's the problem. But we can start furnishing it to some extent. Let's see how many doors we've got. There we go. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to build staircases again. So we're going to go to constructions, we're going to go to stairs, up. And then we're going to begin planning the ceilings and stuff in this area. So now that that's done, we will also go to areas, bedrooms, multi-stretch. 4 bedrooms created. Done. So half of our population will have their own bedrooms now, basically, and then the rest can use the dormitory. And then, we probably need another level of this tower block to be done. But we're getting there. Food-wise, we're pretty good. One thing that we found out when the traders came to play is that we just have nothing to trade. So, where is my craft? Is this the craft dwarves? Yeah, rock crafts, shell crafts. Okay, so you're making crafts on repeat. We can live with that. Yeah. What do we want to do about this? I think we repaint this stockpile to be like. I can't make them smaller. Right. It's just finished goods. Okay, that's fine. Remove the stockpile. That's fine. Boom. We are now going to do a new stockpile, and we're going to go like that, and then like that as well. Then we are going to kick this door in, and then go to building and maybe this is a bad idea because can you destroy floors? Yes, you can destroy floors. Let's get rid of them floors. And then once that's done, well, I'm going to have to build a set of stairs again. Right. Damn. Constructions. Nope. Constructions. Stairs. Here. Put them to there. So and then the plan is to make this also like a second layer of the warehouse, kind of. And then until we can sort out a bigger warehouse, which the wall got built pretty quick. Good stuff. But now the animals are trapped because they're not destroying these designations very quickly. Oh, God, I love. Yes, I know you're trapped, unfortunately. You're just going to have to wait, love. You're just going to have to wait, love. But we're probably going to take these tower blocks, expand, and maybe build, because we've got loads of empty space here. So that's my thinking. If we need to expand, we can drag it down here, make these big tower blocks here. But for now, we don't need to do any of that. We're pretty solid at the moment. And now we're getting this place opened up as well. That's good stuff. There we are. Quickly check this pasture that we have going here. We will repaint it to be like that. And you can go down there as well. Make use of all the space. But let's see. Yep, all the animals that need to be there are there. The Kia and the broken. Yeah, we don't care about that. Unfortunately, that's another thing. We don't have any sort of organized military setup yet. That's a problem for another day. But we'll just have to deal with it when we can. We should also think about maybe getting ourselves a water source. I mean, I know we got the river right here, but we probably want a well to clean up the water. But we're not ready for that yet. In terms of we don't have anything safe. I think is probably the best way to describe it. How's the digging going? Yeah, we really need our efficiency to pick up. That's the problem. And for that, we need more population. And for more population, we need to improve the happiness of our dwarves and the crafts and stuff that we trade. It's going to be a bit of a slog, but we can and we will do it. Like we're getting there. The happiness is kind of not the worst in the world. It's not great though. The pavement's done. That's all done. We're just waiting for a door. Wow. Okay. These are a lot more productive than I remember them, and we've got no doors. Good stuff. Let's play again. Done. And done as well. Good, good, good. So go to constructions. Go to stairs. Let's go to done. Done. Yeah. And then we're gonna go constructions, and we're gonna do wall here. Make sure we get the corners in first, and then this can get rid of like that. Resume the construction, please. So I've also started recording other things, branching out, I suppose, to other games at the moment, which in the latest of which is the Star Wars Empire at War, which is the Thrawn's Revenge mod playthrough, which you should probably see an icon at the top of your video about now, so feel free to check those out too. I'm also thinking of maybe playing some CK3 and Stellaris. I'm a big fan of Paradox strategy games like Victoria Free and Heart of Iron as well, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll record them. Yeah, like I'm not sure if that's the sort of thing that I'd be good at recording. Victoria 3 as well. You know, a challenge mode. Yeah, okay. Think of it straight away. Japan, boom. But the way that the military works and the way that they've changed naval invasions, it just makes expanding as Japan and becoming like a proper power really difficult and stuff like that. Hard to buy in. It's probably been done to death as well. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'm also eyeing up the old version of the Star Wars Jedi Academy playthrough. See how that goes because that's an old game, but that's fun. The lightsaber combat on that is pretty. You don't see anything else like it, really. It's an enjoyable game as well. I had a lot of fun playing that the first time around. So hopefully, we can get there with that. But we'll see. We just have to see. Obviously, I'll be uploading them, and then I will also be making use of. Oh. Well, when I upload them, essentially what I was trying to say is I'll put them on my Twitter or X account, whatever you want to call it these days. Anyway, so if you don't see them on the channel and you follow me on Twitter, then you'll see them there. Pretty good stuff. Oh, we've had pretty good weather over here in England lately, especially in the north, compared to what we normally have. It's been really hot at the moment, but today it's nice and grey and overcast and cold. Back to how I like it. So, yeah. I also spent most of my time in the recently finishing off watching Arcane League of Legends show on Netflix, and I am a very big fan of Jinx. I love Jinx. She was great. Yeah, it took me far too long to actually get into trying to watch that. Had a few friends recommend it, and I never did. And then I finally thought, you know what? I'll see what the fuss is about, and I'm glad I did because it was really good. It's an excellent show. Even for someone like me who has never played League of Legends and probably won't, to be honest with you, don't think it's my type of game. Stealing biscuits. That's fine. I can live with them stealing biscuits. But yeah, Big fan of Jinx. She was great. Absolutely insane. But she was great. And yay, we've dug. Right, so now, since we're not building a fortress, we're just here to diggity dig. Let's just diggity dig deep. Let's go deep. Get that resources, you know. That's what we're here for. That's all done. We still can't. Oh, we've got spelt. Whatever spelt is. Let's plant it. Fuck it, you know. So this is actually a lot more progressive than it was last time. I am impressed with my little dwarvies. So we will go there, put that bed there, put that bed there. So the beds are sorted. Next is, yes, switch for symmetry, go on this side of the bed. Oh, no, on the wall with the bed, I guess. And then cabinets go in the other location, which is in furniture, and then there. And that is enough to keep dwarves happy. They are very, very simple creatures. Nope. Yes, actually. No, wrong, actually. We got there eventually. Doors and doors. Yay. So we got 12 bedrooms done for our 19 dwarves, right? I've done 3 levels, haven't I? Yes, 3 levels. You have struck Tiger Iron. You have Jet. Good. Okay, let's set these areas as bedrooms. We are making some decent progress. More progress than I expected. Like, they took ages to do this last time. What else have we struck? Macroline tetrahedrite. So we're doing the digging. Let's go down. Go down. What's that? Tetrahedrite. Limestone. Let's dig out the tetrahedrite. I can't remember what tetrahedrite is, but I think it's something. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Fuck it. Let's do double. Let's see what we find. Tetrahedrite is an ore of silver and an ore of copper. I forgot I could do that on the new version. What is that? Tiger iron. It's just a jewel. That's another thing. We haven't got jewelers. We haven't got forgers. Oh god, we are very behind on our progress. So we've got loads of space here. We've got this sort of thing set up here. We need to build a door there, so hopefully we've got doors to build. We don't. Okay, so that's another problem. The walls are built. Good. We can move up a level. Floor. Nope. Constructions. Wall. Ba-doom. And while we're at it, we will build our stairs up the next level because we want to put a ceiling on this. So we have a furniture stockpile, which we can probably make this entire level another furniture stockpile, I suppose, and then maybe have another stockpile above that, which is what we're doing here. Yeah. I'm happy with that plan, actually, because we know that furniture just it dominates like so much space. Furniture stockpiles. I mean, while we're here, we will do constructions for walls as well. And once that corner is put in, boom, and a boom. There we go. So this is going to be a new furniture stockpile, and we're going to drag it. Click on an existing stock. There we go. And drag that to there, and we're going to go accept. And this is going to be a furniture. Drag it down. Nice. So we have a stockpile over here, which is just custom made stone stuff. I hate gypsum. I do. I hate gypsum. I think I should probably have like a stockpile somewhere else just for gypsum. But what am I going to do with all this? I'm just going to have to sell it. Where's my carpenter? Are we building bins on repeat? No. Do I have an order set up for bins on repeat? I don't. Carpenter, where are your bins? Make wooden bin on repeat. Make wooden barrels on repeat. Yes, please. Yes, sir. Excuse me. But that's we're pretty good. We're pretty good. We haven't started stockpiling yet. We're gonna build our walls again because we have had the corners filled in. This is my best way to think of maybe city planning, I guess. Oh, one very important thing that we have forgotten to do is build a lever, and we're gonna build the lever here. because this seems to be a main thoroughfare and we want it here. And we're going to link this lever to this bridge because this bridge is the only safe-ish way to get into our fortress at the moment. We are going to have to build this. It's going to have to end up being a decent-sized city, I suppose, because we need to build. Well, we're going to need more workshops eventually. We're going to need more houses eventually. We're going to need more space for military training, that sort of thing. So that's going to be a really big job, I think. Link the lever to the bridge. Yes. Make that a high priority. Just for, at least some level of safety if we do get attacked by anything, because we're probably due, like, snatches or something, I guess. So that's a thing to deal with that we're going to have to come across and deal with when it comes. I might deal with that now. If we expand the wall, 15 down should be enough. Go back to this and go 15 down from here. Oops. 15 down, and then we will just expand again from there. But we will also make a 3 by, and then that's that. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then maybe another one here, because then we'll see how it goes. I can fill it in if I need to fill it in. So we've got carpenters here, we've got this there. How big is this little pasture? Tiny, I suppose? Good stuff. What are we doing? What are we doing? Huh. Yeah, let's build another wall down this pasture. So where is it exactly? It's from this one to below this land, this row. Okay, I can remember that. And we'll just do it to there. And then what we're going to do is now we're going to go back to workshops. We're going to a jeweler. We're going to build a jeweler's workshop here, alongside this wall. And what else we need to do is have a look. Workshops. Jeweler, stoneworker, screw press, no. Carpenter, no. Craft, soap maker, mechanic, no. Jeweler, farming. What have we got? Are we missing anything? I think we did most of the ones that we need. Okay. Clothing and leather. No, I don't need any of that stuff yet. Furnaces. We will do some furnaces. So what we want is a wood furnace, which we will put here. You're right? Yep. And then, yeah, we have at least one thing. Constructions, and then build a wall down there. How did them walls get built? They're just open plan. Cool. How do I want to do this? I could build it here. Because what else I need? I need to build a smelter. That's the idea. But we need to plan for the smelter. Do you think this is going to be a good place for the smelter? Because my idea is this could be the military training area. But that's starting to get filled up. What we're going to do is we're going to go to constructions, we're going to go to stairs, and we're going to build the next level up to this. We've had some more, no migrants. Okay, that's probably a good thing in overall at the moment. Just because of, we're not quite ready to take enough migrants on yet. We haven't quite got all the things in place that we want. So we'll set that to cut gems on repeat, and we make charcoal on repeat. So that should be a plan. Yeah, actually, yeah. This is a big area. We don't need that big a zone for our military, do we? So this can be our forging smith area, and we can set our own like a charcoal hut. Yeah, so charcoal hut. Will be like the charcoal furnace from Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Also, very good game if you haven't played. And Kingdom Come original. Let's not forget about the original. Tetrahedite or silver, tigerite, yellow jaspers even. What's this more? Tetrahedite. Okay, what's this? Tetrahedite, gypsum. Right, gypsum. Gotta love some gypsum, don't you? God. And we'll take that out. Yep. Okay, cool. Cool. So we're gonna be able to smelt some silver and some copper, which is good. That's good shit. And we're cutting gems as well. So we need a gem store, which we don't have a place for. Oh God, this is a nightmare. We're gonna have to build the gem storage. Well, this storage is done. It just needs to be. Well, I'm not using that for that, am I? That's gonna be its own little place. We are building. We need stockpiles. Something else. What do we need to stockpile? We've got big furniture stockpile. We've got a stockpile here for finished goods. The furniture stockpile is starting to pick up. Shall we just make this a furniture stockpile? Yeah, we'll make it as another furniture stockpile. And then we can leave this building was as it is, you know? Like, we don't need to make this any bigger, really. I don't think so. So we'll take it like that. We can think about putting other stockpiles for other stuff later on. This is nearly done, and we need this to be knocked in. That started, the guy started the stockpile. So we need a charcoal burning stockpile, which we can build over here. We need to build our smelters. And yeah, okay, let's do that as well. So we were going to build a charcoal hub, but we will build our smelters along here. So 1, 2, 3, there we go. 1, 2, 3, there we go. And for starters, because it's quite a small thing, we don't need that many at all. So we're going to go furnaces and smelter, and we're going to put the smelter there. And then we're going to go to workshops, and we're going to build a metalsmith there. That's all we need now, I think. Where is the best place to put the charcoal? I think if we go to wall, uh, do, 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 no, make it one more, make it just a little bit bigger, and that will suit, I think, quite nicely. This will be our charcoal hut. So we're gonna go to custom, go to, I believe it's bars and blocks, and we'll go to other, and there it is coal. I don't, and bitumen is coal as well, and type in coal. No, other materials. It goes as coal, doesn't it? It doesn't go down as charcoal, I think. So we'll leave it like that, and we will see how we go. It's going to need a ceiling on it and a door, but we cover that when we get there. What else do we need to set up? Bedrooms are done. That started acting quite nicely. How's our digging doing? Um, There we go. Well, they haven't even started. Well, it's because they're busy doing all the other stuff, and there's not an awful lot of dwarves free to do all the things that we need. You've probably got a lot of them hauling. Yeah, I think a lot of them are doing the hauling for the stockpiles as well. So, you know, we have done a lot more progress than I expected, to be honest. Um, Nothing's gone wrong yet, majorly. We had that problem in the first video where we were a little bit concerned that they were going to starve. But I think this is going quite well, actually. This is a lot more productive half an hour than I thought. So, yeah, guys, we're going to leave it at that. We will hopefully, by the time we come back, I'm going to. Well, that's the thing. I don't want to let it play for too long because my idea behind that is, like, if we miss too much. If like I'm recording this and I let it run to let the buildings catch up so that or let them store stockpiles so that is more to watch, I suppose. The thinking is that they will, I don't know, goblins will attack. And at that point, I'm like, crap, I'm not recording and something's actually happening. That's the problem with the short videos and missing things. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.